Hello, glad to have you join us once again on the 3-day weather forecast with Paul Ugbah. Few places over the central parts of the country this morning reported light rains as a result of the high pressure buildup over the central parts of the country down to the southern parts, and this has suppressed rainfall over these areas in the last 24 hours. And this condition is expected to persist in the next 24 hours. And so for the rest of Tuesday, we expect the northern parts of the country to be cloudy to partly cloudy over Sokoto, Maiduguri, Kano, Kaduna, Katsina, and also Jos areas, with prospects for light rains over these areas. Abuja is also expected to be cloudy with chances of rains. The southern parts of the country also have high prospects for thunderstorms during the day and also during the night hours on Tuesday. Temperatures are expected to reach 41 degrees Celsius over Nguru and 39 degrees Celsius over Maiduguri areas, 37 over Sokoto areas, while Kaduna is expected to be 30. The lowest temperature of 26 degrees Celsius is expected during the day over Jos in Plateau State. Abuja is expected to be 30, Lokoja 30, Ilorin 30, and also Ibadan 30. While the southern parts of the country, Port Harcourt, Warri, is also expected to be 30, while Enugu and Benin is expected to be 31 degrees Celsius. For the likely impact of this weather expected on Tuesday, most places which appear in green over the frontline northern states down to parts of Plateau, Taraba, Adamawa, and also Benue, Kogi, and the southeastern parts are not expected to experience any serious impact from the expected weather. However, a few places around Niger, Kaduna, and also parts of Edo Delta states in the south are expected to experience low to moderate impact from the rainfall, with rainfall likely to range between 10 to 20 millimeters. By Wednesday, cloudy conditions and also partly cloudy conditions are expected to prevail over the northeastern part of Maiduguri, Potiskum, and Nguru, while thunderstorms are expected to affect Kaduna, Jos, Abuja areas. We also expect the southern parts of the country to experience some thunderstorms. However, because of the increased mean sea level pressure over the central and southern parts of the country, we don't expect the intensity of rainfall from over these areas to be high. Temperatures are likely to be between 26 degrees Celsius over Jos to about 41 degrees Celsius over the northern parts of the country, while Lokoja is expected to be 30, Makurdi 32, and over the southern parts of the country we expect to see temperatures in the range of 30 degrees Celsius over Ibadan to about 32 degrees Celsius over Port Harcourt. For the likely impact of the expected weather, most of the country appearing in green, stretching from the north down to the southern parts of the country, are not expected to experience any hazard from the anticipated weather. However, a few places in Zamfara and also Sokoto are expected to experience low to moderate hazard from the expected weather. By Thursday, there are still prospects for thunderstorms over the central parts of the country, Abuja, Lokoja, Makurdi, and also parts of the north. Jalingo areas over the northeastern parts of the country and also Yola in Adama are expected to experience some thunderstorms, as well as Yelwa over the northwestern parts of the country. The southern parts of the country also have high prospects for thunderstorms. Temperatures are expected to be maintained over the frontline northern states between 37 degrees Celsius over Sokoto to about 41 degrees Celsius over Nguru and Potiskum, and Maiduguri 40 degrees Celsius. Abuja is expected to be 32 degrees Celsius. And over the southern parts of the country, there are still high prospects for thunderstorms, particularly over the coastal areas stretching from Lagos areas down to Port Harcourt through Warri. Temperatures over the southern parts of the country are expected to be 30 over Ikeja and Lagos, 30 also over Benin, 31 over Warri, and 33 degrees Celsius over Port Harcourt and Ecom areas. For the likely impact from this weather, most of the places that appear in green, Zamfara, Katsina, Kano, Jigawa, Yobe, and also Borno State, extending to Plateau down to Benue State and the FCT, all in green, are expected to have no serious impact from the anticipated weather. However, Sokoto is expected to experience low to moderate hazard as a result of strong winds from thunderstorms which may affect these areas. Also, the Niger Delta area extending from Edo Delta down to Bayelsa and Port Harcourt regions in Rivers State are expected to experience moderate rainfall with possibilities of recording rainfall between 10 to 20 millimeters. This is where we'll conclude our 3-day weather forecast. Thanks for watching, and do keep a date with us again.